The Krogan and Vorcha. Two have made me my top 3 races I wouldn't want to encounter down a dark, quiet alley, due to their unpredictable actions, lack of reason or negotiation, and their sheer brutish attitude to enjoying violence. It's races like these that led Garrus and Sidonis into creating their vigilante team on Omega. Both races choose conflict to settle an argument, or anything else for that matter, and this is what makes the Bloodpack mercenary group a dangerous and terrifying force. We have now covered the Blue Suns and Eclipse gangs. Surrounding off the top 3 mercenary groups, we have the Bloodpack. Maybe think twice about travelling to the shady parts of Omega and the Citadel if you fancy coming back out of them in one piece. So let's dig in. So dissimilar to some of the other mercenary groups, the Bloodpack compose of 2 races that don't crop up in any other mercenary group. In the eyes of the Blue Suns and the Eclipse, these races aren't seen as too trustworthy, therefore they don't get to enroll to sign up. The Bloodpack have a bit more history in origin compared to these other 2 rival gangs. Whether the Bloodpack only house the Krogan and the Vorcha due to their lust for battle, or whether the group is more of like a created club for any who aren't allowed in the other 2 mercenary groups, we're not too sure. But we have to imagine it's the former, as we can't see a Hanar or Elcor soldier sporting the Bloodpack outfit. So speaking of appearances, you'll probably recognise a Bloodpack member by their red design and armour, usually made more obvious by their logo of a white skull. Whilst the Vorcha don't wear much in the way of red armour, you'll often see the Krogan members fully dressed in this gear, with fiercer colours and extra attachments to the armour they wear. Unlike the other mercenary groups, the Bloodpack don't use any form of mechs to enhance their numbers, but the Bloodpack do have an army of loyal Varren, a malicious, dog-like race that would definitely be unloyal to its owner and eat them if hungry. Mixed in with the Vorcha, these soldiers make for perfect cannon fodder, to waste the enemy's ammunition and give the Krogan an extra advantage in battle and come out as the heroes. The founding Krogan noticed the adaptability the Vorcha had as a race, so they decided to welcome them into the gang and shape them into soldiers by means of literally beating them into stronger, faster and smarter enemies. This enhances the ferocity and numbers in each gang, and due to the population of Vorcha, there are always more recruits just around the corner. So in terms of history about the Bloodpack, the group was founded by a Krogan named Ganar Rang, an ex-Krogan battlemaster exiled for hitting a female. Furious about this loss of power, he created this group to reclaim this valued title, and the power it came with, which also made him extremely wealthy. The group expanded over time, and bribed its way through many stations despite the ban from Citadel space. As opposed to the Blue Suns and Eclipse, the Bloodpack don't agree to every job just for the sake of credits. They agree to the high-end violence contracts, turning down any simple bodyguarding jobs that frequently come up. The Vorcha they employ often hold the front lines, with the Krogan either sitting back or charging forward, having access to tons of firearms such as flamethrowers and rocket launchers that make for diverse tactics and tricky varied combat techniques. So throughout the trilogy, the Bloodpack make themselves known by interfering with everyone's day-to-day work, especially Commander Shepard's. So the leader of the Bloodpack on Omega, and also a Krogan battlemaster in charge on the assault to eliminate Archangel, is Garm, a freak of nature as described by Garrus himself. Garm is not the guy to piss off unless you have the gun skill of Garrus, the biotics of Jack, and the strategies of Morden. Oh wait, I've just pretty much described Shepard there. So as well as this, and kind of going back on the policies of the Bloodpack, they do provide security at the Telsin facility, as hired by a Resh, and led by the Krogan battlemaster Kurek, in order to restart the facility as part of Jack's loyalty mission. They also make appearances in other loyalty missions as antagonists, and crop up on Tuchanka, the Citadel and Tariff, just to name a few. Outside of the Mass Effect games, some of you may have seen the Mass Effect animated feature movie Paragon Lost, which strays away from the hero that is Shepard and looks into James Vega around the events of Mass Effect 2. At the beginning of this film, a colony called Phil Prime is under attack by a large group of Bloodpack, with notable members named Archuk and Brood. James brings his own team of squad mates to take out this group in a bloody but strategic and awesome firefight. So that's as much as we can tell you for now about the Bloodpack. Did you enjoy encountering them in your playthroughs, or do you prefer the likes of the other mercenary groups, or maybe the less violent ones? Thank you for watching our video here at BioWare Follower. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and we hope to see you return for our next video.